Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another beautiful day in our math class. Today we are going to be doing kind of a part 2 on adding and subtracting fractions with whole numbers. So adding and subtracting fractions, whole numbers, and mixed numbers. So the first problem we're going to look at today is one topic or one questioning style that a lot of students struggle with, which is why I chose this problem. It says a teacher used 3/4 foot of tape to hang poster A. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and, so they used that much to hold poster A. They used 2/3 foot of tape to hang poster B. Okay, so there's my other section of tape. How much more tape was used to hang poster A? So whenever I see this, how much more, how many more, how much less, how many fewer, this tells me that I am comparing, which means I need to subtract. Okay, so always remember how much more, how much less. This is always meaning that you're comparing, which means you need to subtract. So just like I always do, I'm going to color code my work. So I'm going to do the first one for poster A is going to be green. And poster B, I'm going to use red just to really give some good comparison here. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4 pieces total. This must be poster A. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's poster B. Okay, cool. All right, so how many pieces do I need to shade on poster A? So the nice thing is, if I know that poster A is going to be green, I can just come up here and find it in the question. Okay, so 3/4 foot. Okay, so that means 1, 2, 3. 3 pieces shaded. And so as I'm shading this in, I'm wondering, okay, so if this represents 3/4 of a foot, I'm thinking, okay, well, this last fourth would then make one whole. Oh, okay. So this whole bar would represent 1 foot of tape. Okay, okay, I got this. I got this. All right, and poster B has 2/3, so I need to shade in 2 out of 3 of these pieces. But yet again, I have a problem because I can't just take 2 pieces away. That's not going to be right. I have to have the same number of pieces in both in order to really subtract this correctly. So, and actually, I'm going to stop myself even for just a minute because I need to remind myself why it is that I'm comparing. What is it that I'm doing? Why is it asking me to do this? So it says that how much more tape was used to hang poster A. So that means that there was more used on poster A, and we can see that. This much right here is the more. That's the more section right there, which means that I need to figure out what this amount of tape is. That makes sense. Oh man, that makes so much sense. Okay. So I have to subtract how much I have minus, or how much poster A took minus poster B to figure out that difference. Okay, I know what I'm doing now. So to make these equal, I've got 4 pieces. I need to split them into 3. That's not bad. I can do that. So there's 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so I now have 4 sections that have been split into 3 pieces each. Okay, so now I have 3 pieces that I need to split into 4 pieces. Okay, I can do that. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Awesome. So I need to take this, the amount from poster B, away from poster A. So I need to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces away. And I'm even going to mark this. Take away from poster A. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And if you notice, the amount that I'm taking away is pretty much the exact same on here as it is here. So this means that I now have 1 piece, and I started with 3/4 minus 2/3. My fractions changed and turned into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 twelfths minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 twelfths. And I am left with 1/12. I have 1 piece out of 12 left. So the teacher used 1/12 feet more tape on poster A than poster B. All right, now let's move on to my next question. All right, a baker put 2 1/4 cups of chocolate chips in a mixing bowl. Ooh, this sounds like they're making something good. They added 1 2/5 cups of flour to the bowl next. How many cups of ingredients do they have so far? Okay, so I'm going to draw this first just before I make sure. I'm going to fix my fraction bars because the printer cut them off a bit. So a baker put 2 1/4 cups of chocolate chips. That's important. In a mixing bowl. They added, ooh, doesn't that kind of tells me something. Okay, I'll come back to that. They added 1 2/3 cups of flour to the bowl next. How many cups of ingredients do they have so far? Okay, so I think I'm getting this. So I think that we're taking 2 1/4 cups of chocolate chips. We're adding 1 2/5 cups of flour, and we want the amount of ingredients in the bowl. And it even told me they added, so that kind of helped too. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm actually going to change my colors that I've got out here just because I kind of want to go a little bit themed. Where's a brown? Because chocolate chips generally like a nice rich brown color. Let's see. Oh, there we go. So I've got 2 1/4 cups of chocolate chips. Ooh, that sounds so good. It's giving me a sweet tooth. But I've got a bit of a problem. I have 1 bar that's split into 4 pieces, but I've also got these 2 whole cups. So I'm going to have to draw 2 more bars. So there's one more cup. We can go ahead and split it into 4 pieces. And then another full cup. Okay, so now I have enough space for the 2 whole cups and the 1/4 cup. All right, I'm good now. I'm going to fill in the bottom 2 as my whole cups. So there's 1 whole cup of chocolate chips and 2 whole cup of chocolate chips. And then I need 1 out of 4. I'm going to draw that defined line so I don't cross over. Okay, so 2 whole cups and 1/4 cup. Okay, I've got that so far. Now I need to take care of the flour. So for the flour, let's see here. I'm probably have to go with a color that's not really flour-like, just because flour is kind of white most of the time. So we're going to go with this pink color. So 1 2/5 cups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I have 1 bar, but I need to be able to represent the whole number and the fraction. So I'm going to draw 1 more bar. Here we go. All right. Now I can fill in 1 whole cup of flour. And 2/5. So 1, 2. Okay, awesome. So how many cups of ingredients do they have so far? That's right, we said we're adding. Uh-oh, I've got a problem. I can't add 4ths and 5ths together. Doesn't really work. I've got to have the same number of parts. So I'm going to have to change these fractions, which means I'm going to have 2 whole cups of something, and then 1 whole cup of another, and then the fractions. Well, 4 times 5 is 20. So my new denominator is going to be 20. So in order to get 4 pieces into 20, I need to split each of these into 5. So let's see here. What's the best way to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I took 4 sections. I turned them into 5 each. So 4 groups times 5 in each group, that makes 20. And I've got 1 row and 20 in each row. So 1 times 20 is 20. Okay, cool. And now I have 5 pieces, and I need to turn them into 20, which means that I know I need to split each one into 4. So there's halves and fourths. Okay. Half and fourths. Half and fourths. Halves and fourths. Halves and fourths. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Awesome. Now I have, for my chocolate chips, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces out of 20, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 20ths for the fraction of my flour. So now I have 1, 2, 3 wholes. So 2 plus 1 is 3. And 5 plus 8, well, there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 out of 20. And I know that 13 is a prime number and its only factors are 1 and itself, 1 and 13. So I know that my fraction is then simplified and I am done. All right. So there is another example of adding and subtracting with fractions, whole numbers, and mixed numbers. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you guys next time.